Hi guys, I am Gina and welcome to my YouTube channel. This is my first video, so well, karibu. Anyway, I was wondering what to do for my first video and have it not be like CV type, get to know me. If you don't know me, you've never seen me before, you probably don't care about what my hobbies are. So we're just going to react to this video of what I spent in a week by Valerie Ebuniwe. If you watch this and I've butchered your name or review from her country of origin and I have butchered her name, I am sorry. I am really sorry. But basically, I like talking about money, and the reason why I'm starting this channel is to normalize conversations about money and also like have them in a fun way. It doesn't always have to be like pen and paper and book and all those things. And I want us to make money moves together. Oh yeah, I also want to apologize if you hear any background noise and if the light keeps changing. It's 5 p.m. and there are clouds, so there's like light. Like right now the sun is shining upon me, but also 10 seconds ago it was dark. Yeah, I'm going to try and do this video as quickly as possible so that we still have the light and sunshine. Let's get into it. Let's react to what she spent, or what she spent. And when was this video shot? Yeah, what she spent in Feb 2023 when she moved to Kenya. For background, for context, from what I have seen, she did not live in Kenya. She's not a Kenyan, so let's not judge too harshly. And if you're watching this, Valerie, I really like your content. It's top tier and I am honored to be reacting to it. Anyway, let's get into it. I am going to start it.
Are you wondering how much it costs living in Nairobi? I feel like
also, just a heads up, I usually watch my videos at like 1.5 speed just so that my brain can process faster.
Are you wondering how much it costs living in Nairobi? I feel like since I moved here, that's definitely the biggest question that I've had. So I'm going to be filming a couple of my days, taking you guys along and just kind of giving you an idea of what the cost of living in Nairobi is today. And I'm about to head to a brain appointment. I think that as a woman who is in any country, you'd like to do your hair at least once or something. So let's go find out how much it costs to get braids in Nairobi. I have a food, and in this moment right now, we probably should not be filming, but I have dedicated my time to documenting what I spent this week. So let's have a rundown of yesterday. I got my braids done. They are so gorgeous, and I am literally obsessed. Mind you, these are the quickest braids I've ever gotten. My hair was done in 4 hours, which is why I didn't even vlog as much because I did not realize that time was going. My braids and protein treatment cost 9,700 shillings.
Okay. I don't think my braids have ever cost 9,700, but no judgment whatsoever because I saw where she went at. I'm not doing any promos, but it's generally a notable place and a place where I would recommend foreigners to go get their hair done. But if you're like me, Kenyatta Market or Mama Wamboi down the road, and that works for you and you pay like 2k, 3k, whatever, good for you.
I also went to get a wax as well. I did under Brazilian. That cost about 3,800 shillings.
So 3,800. I usually spend about 2,000 to 2,500 if I choose to do waxing. Also, not everyone waxes their hair off for whatever part of their body. Let's normalize body hair. But that aside, I usually spend about 2,000 to 2,500. So I do think it's a bit on the higher side, but not too far off that it's unreasonable, because maybe it's dependent on the location and the type of services that they're offering and how bespoke it is.
And then I also went out to dinner and drinks with a friend that I met yesterday, and what I ordered cost about 2,200 shillings. And then I bought this. I'm out of moisturizers, so I picked this up. It's from Yves Rocher. I've used this before and I absolutely love it, and this cost me 2,200 shillings. And
have no comment on the type of skincare people decide to use, and this seems reasonable. 2,200 for a skincare product seems right about the range that people usually spend. Or maybe it's me, but okay, let me not say it like that, because my moisturizer is 300 bob, but I've also seen moisturizers for 4,000 bob, and I don't know, like, you choose whatever works for you, whatever works for your skin. And her spending 2,200 on a night out when you're meeting up with a friend is fairly reasonable. If you follow my Instagram, you know that I review restaurants and how worth it I think their prices are. So that I think is a reasonable price range for someone going out with a girlfriend or a friend.
Today I ordered some flu meds. My flu meds cost me 449 shillings. I ordered it on Blue, and then I did a quick grocery run, and that cost me about 1,800 shillings.
So again, all this I feel like is standard for Nairobians.
So I went to this business called True Cosmetics. It's supposed to be, I don't know if it's the biggest one, but they do have a lot of branches. So it's supposed to be Nairobi's own beauty cosmetics store. And the first thing I picked were these. So I do have some of these in Lagos, but I have been wanting to like shave my face for a while. I just feel like my skin always looks better when I get a good face shave, and I haven't done that, so I need to do that. This cost me 175 shillings. The next thing I got was this edge brush. This was 395 shillings. I also got this. I picked this up from Miniso. It's a pack of like hair ties. I currently have one in my hair. These are made with fabric and not like the other ones, because those actually caught my hair, so I have to stop using it. I picked this up from Miniso and it was 459 shillings. I just wanted cheap tiny things, and I got a new toothbrush. This is a medium one. I haven't tried a medium toothbrush in a while. It's a medium toothbrush from Colgate, and this was 150 shillings. I have been wanting to get this moisturizer like forever. I actually ordered it on Amazon, but then when it got delivered it was broken and it had spilled, and I was like, you know what, maybe this is not something you ship, maybe you buy this in person. I picked this up yesterday. The next thing I got was this. If you're on TikTok, you already know what this is. This was 1,695 shillings. I got this setting spray. This is from LA Girl. This cost me 1,000.
I'm going to comment on the setting spray bit because I use the same setting spray and it costs me 400 bob. I don't know how it got to 13.95. That setting spray is 400 bob, and I think I have a Jumia link for it somewhere here. Like, you can check the Jumia link in the description. But that setting spray is not 1,395. It's also the small one. Am I missing something? I don't know.
So I've just booked an Uber to the office, and my Uber is 170 shillings.
She must be really close to her office if her Uber is 170 shillings. And I think 3.5 for one person is a bit steep, unless she was like that the whole day. But also, I am not one to comment on how people are spending in restaurants. I'm not gonna judge you because I might have spent more.
I'm back from the office for today, and for dinner I ordered some scoglio pasta from La Terza. This cost about 2,100 Kenyan shillings. This is including all the things that you get charged for when you order. I don't know, guys, this is supposed to be the equivalent of Lagos seafood pasta. Let's see if this was worth it. It's not making me excited, but I think it's fine. If I'm at the end of this video, you see the total I spent this week on the screen. I think that Nairobi is definitely a little bit more expensive than Lagos, but I think it's because the currency here is also stronger. Actually, you would pay more for like the same services that you wouldn't pay as high in Lagos here. So Nairobi is definitely more expensive.
I completely agree. I think Nairobi is definitely a bit expensive compared to other African cities. Not that I have lived in any, but just from seeing and from talking to other people who have lived in other African cities. And also the food here is expensive. It's just that sometimes these restaurants overprice their food and under flavor them. And if you know me, you know I am very passionate about how food tastes and how much we pay versus how much it's actually worth. So definitely be mindful of that if you're going to be in Nairobi, if you're going to be eating out in Nairobi. Pick places that have relatively good reviews, not just hyped places that look fancy. Most places will actually look fancy. Anyway, that's it for this week's video. Make sure you catch me next week. I will be here doing something different, and you can leave your suggestions on what you want to see from my page. I like talking about money, I like food, I like lifestyle, I like myself. We all like a lot of things. I don't know where this was going. Anyway, I hope you have a good and lovely rest of your week or day or whatever. I am Gina. Bye.